afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Series 1 video, bringing you a Luminion team. Now, Berm is an absolute mad lad, so that means that he has created a team with Luminion, and he has set out a goal to prove that Luminion isn't actually the worst ever Pokemon ever created. So here we have a Luminion, which is going with the Swift Swim, does have Swift Swim and access to Tailwind as, you know, a potential option for Luminion. So I'm excited to see how that works in today's video. This is a very Tailwind heavy team. There is 1, 2, 3 Pokemon on this team that could potentially carry the Tailwind, even though the Kilowattrel isn't here for the Tailwind. It's just there for the wind power with the Assault Vest to just try to get as much damage output as possible. The actual Tailwind setters are the Pelipper or the Luminion, depending on the situation that you're in. We also have the Tailwind move on the Brambleghast. We have used Brambleghast on the channel before, but Brambleghast has an ability which makes it so that it's not affected by wind-based moves, and it also gets a +1 whenever Tailwind is available. I believe Wind Rider is the name of the ability. So that means no icy winds, no heat waves, no blizzards, no etceteras onto the Brambleghast, which is actually pretty interesting. I'm excited to get to use Brambleghast again on the channel because it has been quite a while, and you guys really enjoyed the last Brambleghast video that we did. So, yeah, Brambleghast time. I can't wait to use that as well. The rest of the team is just Meowscarada and Garchomp. Nothing too fancy there. Those Pokemon do what the rest of the team can't do, and that is do a lot of physical damage and KO Pokemon. So, with that said, let's see how Luminion does here on Pokesports. I'm excited to try it out. Also, I will leave a link down to Berm's channel in the description. Make sure to check him out. He's always having some very nice rental teams. Probably the person that I use the rental teams the most from consistently, just because there's always a weird one that Berm comes out with, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't done that one yet. I'll do it, and you guys seem to like them, so hey, I'll keep doing them as long as Berm keeps pushing them. Anyway, let's get on to today's video. First game against kind of standard stuff. And a Ceruledge is what I'm seeing. We have the Goldengo, we have the Ceruledge with the Hydreigon, Double Dragons with the Garchomp as well. Also Sylveon and Murkrow. This is a very Series 1 team. But it doesn't mean that it should stop us at all. What do we do in this scenario? I think our best bet is actually going to bring Luminion, because I do have a lot of Ice-type moves on Luminion and Pelipper to deal with those dragons and that Murkrow. Also, Swift Swim is going to be my best way to set up Tailwind to match the Murkrow, if anything. And I also have Wide Guard on Pelipper. So there's just a lot of options against, you know, just a Goldango lead. I think I'm definitely going to need Big Al, the Brambleghast. And then the last one's kind of a toss-up. It's a little bit of a hard decision. It's between Garchomp and Meowscarada. What's Meowscarada rocking? Petal Blizzard. Ooh, damage. It might just have to be Garchomp, though. What Tera am I with Garchomp? Ground? Makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm going Garchomp. I have a little bit of a weakness to the Sylveon. But hopefully they don't bring it. I mean, I do have a way around it, but no matter what my options were there, I think just changing its typing with Soak and then hitting with a Power Whip is my best way to deal with it. Anyway, Flamehead, what do you got? Garchomp and Sylveon is going to be their leads. All right. This is okay. There are worse leads that my opponent can do. That is a fact. So I think what I'm going to do, click Tailwind. And I could click Icy Wind right away. Or I could just click Wide Guard and Tailwind, which I think I will just do. Because both these Pokemon Scream Spread moves. Perfect. Works for me. I was going to Icy Wind anyway. So I'm just going to get a kind of a free Tailwind, which I will definitely take. I could even make a swap here. But I really do want to focus down the Sylveon as soon as I can. The issue is, I don't know how soon I could do that. Regardless, I think Icy Wind, maybe even double Icy Wind, can force this Garchomp's Tera out. But they don't quite know that I have Icy Wind. But the double Icy Wind will be a little bit mean, and I can't wait to go for it. Double Icy Wind should definitely knock out a Garchomp too, by the way. I know it's a Luminion and a Pelipper, but I promise, I think double Icy Wind knocks it out. Okay, they hard swap the Garchomp. Go into, like, not Ceruledge. Okay, fine. Hydreigon. That means Hydreigon's taking a double Icy Wind too. No Terastallizations from anybody this turn. Hydreigon took that very well. That might be Assault Vested. I'm also not very invested on the Luminion, I'll be honest. All right, the double Icy Wind. You are now -2, buddy, on both Pokemon. The Sylveon's also taking the hits very well here. They switch over to Psyshock, fair. Onto the Luminion. Okay, they fear Luminion. Don't know why. But hey, you do you. I think I'm going to switch over to Soak. And then just a big Hurricane onto the Hydreigon. Hopefully knock it out. It is at half HP. And by the way that it took that damage, I don't think it's Assault Vested. So I think we actually might have a chance of knocking it out here. We'll see. Okay, not if they click Protect. But if I lose my Luminion, I'm kind of okay with that as long as I know that the Sylveon is now a Water type. All right, Hurricane goes into nobody. I think they're just trying to stall my Tailwind, if anything. I mean, sure, you can, I guess. They switch over their Psyshock into the Pelipper now. Alrighty. I mean, this is just a big bag of nothing. Nothing is happening this turn. So again, I guess I just Air Slash now. I don't want to take the Hard Swap out, but I think I will. I'm just going to Hard Swap out into Brambleghast and go for the Hurricane here. I hope that Sylveon doesn't go for a Hyper Voice. They did see that switch over to Hurricane, so they might feel confident enough to go for a Hyper Voice this turn, but I guess we'll see. Let's bring out the Brambleghast. Get that Wind Rider, thank you. There's my Hurricane. Is it enough? It is enough. Nice. All right, getting rid of Hydreigon is huge. That's a big problem for my Brambleghast specifically. They do switch back to the Hyper Voice. Hey, I get it, but it's not going to be enough, thankfully. Actually going to break down my Wiki Berry. Beautiful. Okay. That's now a Water type Sylveon on the field. And unfortunately, I did just lose my Tailwind, though. Awkward situation. It's awkward, but it's fine. We'll get through it. Let's go for the Power Whip onto the Sylveon. Actually, let's just Protect first. And Tailwind. Let's try to get Tailwind back up. Let's not throw away our Brambleghast. Our Brambleghast is actually our highest damage dealer on the team right now. All right, they switch over to Declaw. We live it. We get the Tailwind up. Beautiful. Because of that -2, the Sylveon is the slowest thing on the enemy side of the field. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, thanks for the Wind Rider again. They go for the Psyshock that time around. Okay, so now that we have the Tailwind up, I feel a lot more confident. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. The rain is going to stop. I could try to Hard Swap to keep it out. In fact, I think I will. Yeah, let's go for the Power Up onto the Sylveon. Swap into my Luminion. Kind of as fodder. But also not really. They have to respect my Wide Guard. I've only clicked it once this game, and immediately they respect it for the rest of the game. All right, Sylveon's gone. Bye-bye. All right. Sylveon was another big threat for the team. So I'm glad that it's gone now. Do they go for the EQ? I don't think they can. They can't. Yep. They have to just keep going for Dragon Claws. So that's all they can do. But now I guess they can go for EQs. There's nothing stopping them theoretically. But the cool thing is, I gotta check speed tiers. Cerulege. I mean, I could Shadow Sneak Cerulege, but we never know what typing it's going to swap into. I'm going to Hard Swap Pelipper onto the Brambleghast spot. And I'm just going to Icy Wind for some speed control. And also to do damage to Garchomp. I got to try to make sure that, if anything, I'm controlling the field. The field is mine, right? Whether they have strong Pokemon, whether they have things hitting me, whether they're getting KOs, the field has to continue being mine. They're thinking of the now. They're thinking of the how can I KO these two Pokemon. I'm thinking of how can I win the game. So by slowing down their final two Pokemon, I can lock in their very slow speed. And I'll be able to win with whatever I have left. This also gives me the rain, gives me the speed, allows me to outspeed these two. I think we're in a pretty decent spot. They're also going to show me their Tera. That's huge. I'm mostly going to be Garchomp, right? Oh, Cerulege. Okay. Gonna be Grass Tera. Well, guess what? Now you're going to be weak to Icy Wind. So I guess that works for me. I mean, they could always go for the Shadow Sneak onto my... Yep. onto the Luminion spot. And it crits me. That's a little whack, but okay. And Dragon Claw. Okay, so I'm down to my final 2 now. Was that last turn worth it? I'm not sure. All right, I do have my own Garchomp, but unfortunately Garchomp doesn't really do anything in this matchup right now. Because they can Shadow Sneak me, and that'll do a lot of damage. Will it do a lot if I Steel Tera, though? I don't think so. So what if I just Dragon Claw the Ceruledge, Terrastalize Steel, go for the Phantom Force also onto Ceruledge. And then next turn, I can worry about focusing down their Garchomp. I also have to do all of this before the Tailwind goes away, because remember, Tailwind is still up on my side of the field. So yes, they can Shadow Sneak me, but I won't be weak to it. The Garchomp has to protect on their side, or else they get, or else they get hit by a Dragon Claw. So I think this is the best turn that I could have done. There's a Shadow Sneak. We should take it. We take it with only 3 HP left, but we take it. But we take it. Yeah, that's a Phantom Force. That should be more than enough to KO there with Phantom Force. Beautiful. Let's vanish instantly. Tailwind Peters. Fine. Now all that's left is a handful of Speed Ties, unfortunately. It's going to be a handful of Speed Ties that determine this game. I'm going to protect so I don't get Shadow Snuck. I don't want to take any extra damage on my Garchomp if I don't have to take that extra damage. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Shadow Sneak is just going to be into the Garchomp spot. I'm not taking that damage if I don't have to. And then the Dragon Claw, also into my Garchomp. Followed by just a big Phantom Force. Should be enough to knock out Ceruledge. Beautiful. I'm going to die to Life Orb, unfortunately, because I only had 3 HP left. So it's going to come down to the Garchomp 1v1. I could lose this. I definitely could lose this, which would be a little bit sad. Dude, that axe is so huge. Look how big that axe is. It'd be very unfortunate if I lost this, but hey, if it happens, it happens, right? Let's just see how this pans out, right? We're both just gonna hit each other with Dragon Claws. There's no other play here. Who wins first? I won the first speed tie. Doesn't one shot. Hit the rough skin. Hopefully I should live at about the same. What the heck? That's not even fair. He must have some investment. Oh my goodness. Did I just get high rolled and low rolled there? What was that nonsense? Screw that. Game 2. Another rain team. Except their rain team definitely prospers with rain a lot more than my rain team does. Oh my goodness. They have Barraskewda. They have Dreadnought. They have very fast mods on their team. Oh, Luminion is not going to have a great time, but I can not bring my Pelipper here, which is the one good news I have is that I'm not forced to bring Pelipper. In fact, I can actually lead Meowscarada and Luminion. I think that's a pretty decent lead with Big Al in the back. And maybe in the far back, I'll bring the Kilowattrel here. Because this team is a little bit weak to Electric and a little bit weak to Hurricanes. I'm not bringing my Rain Setter. Hopefully my opponent doesn't decide to do the exact same thing, because then we just have 2 Rain teams that don't have Rain. So it's a little awkward. But I think their team requires Rain a lot more than my team. So they're going to feel forced to bring it, which they are. Nice. They go Pelipper, Barraskewda in the lead. Now, I'm sure that looking at my side of the field, Meowscarada is the threat you should be targeting, right? Any coherent player can see that a mile away. So let's Sucker Punch Barraskewda. Let's just go for a Tailwind ourselves. I'm pretty sure they don't expect me to Tailwind. That is fine. Does that mean that they just Tailwind, or are they going for the Hurricane here? That might just be going for the Hurricane. Barraskewda. What is Barraskewda's speed? How fast is that stupid thing? Yeah, they are just going for the Hurricane. Here's the thing, though. I think I can eliminate Barraskewda from the game. Or just get a free Petal Blizzard's a little bit aggro. I'm going to Flower Trick Barraskewda, and I'm just going to Icy Wind, because now my Luminion should be the fastest thing in existence. By Icy Winding, I'll slow down the Barraskewda so that my Meowscarada can outspeed it in Tailwind. And then just take that Barraskewda down. Am I sacrificing my Meowscarada for a Barraskewda? Absolutely, but I don't really have another choice right now, unfortunately. It's just the way that this is. Flower Trick. There's a Protean. Turn into Grass type. A lot of damage here. Bada bing, bada gone. Good riddance. Nice. All right. Barraskewda's gone. Was it overkill? Maybe. I did it anyway. Got the speed control, my favorite, as they go for the Hurricane. They're giving me another turn in Tailwind and with Meowscarada against a bunch of Rainymons. They must have been very convinced that the Barraskewda could have knocked out the Meowscarada there, that they didn't need to attack that spot. Okay. That's good. I thought I was going to lose Meowscarada there. The fact that I get to keep it is huge. Dreadnought's coming out. There's no way they're going to stay a regular Dreadnought there, you know? There's no way. They're going to go for the Grass Tera. I think, honestly, here, I might even just Terrastalize. I might pull this trigger, Terrastalize, Flower Trick, Pelipper, followed by Icy Wind, just to try to get the speed control against the Dreadnought. Yeah, that might be the way. I just don't think I need to attack the Dreadnought because, again, Dreadnought's just going to go Grass Tera and call it a day. So why don't I go Grass Tera, the 1 HP, and then just smack this Pelipper real quick with a bunch of damage. Even better. Even better. They're trying to ride out my Tailwind. Not today, though. Icy Wind's going to hit the Protect. Does it connect the Pelipper? Please do. I need as much damage as I can get here. Good enough for me. Another -1 on the Pelipper. Followed by a Protean boosted, Terrastalize boosted, Crit boosted, nonsense move. It is enough to knock out the Pelipper. Okay. I like where this is going now. Thanks for the rain, bud. Too bad you didn't get rid of my cat. All right. We should still be in Tailwind for another turn as they go into Kilowattrel. That one's a little scary. I think they're just trying to find an excuse not to go for the Grass Tera onto Dreadnought, but if they don't want to go for Grass Tera, that's fine. I'm still going to hit them with the Grass move. And then just Icy Wind here. Yeah, just Icy Wind. We got to try to get the speed control. They don't Grass Tera. They're giving me the turtle. Where's your Tera type, bud? How much faith do you have in this Kilowattrel? Yo, Luminion is carrying this game, like real talk. What is that? Oh, White Herb. Okay, whatever. Oh, are they Shell Smash? Shell Smash White Herb? Well, here's a flower. Don't let it trick you. Yeah, this is going well, huh? All right, all that's left is the bird. What does the bird do? Is the word the bird? They go for the Hurricane. Again, onto Luminion, as if Luminion is the threat on the field. I mean, I guess against the Kilowattrel, it is the threat on the field. But hey, Tailwind Peters. Unfortunate. If only I had another one, but I actually don't. But I do have a Kilowattrel, which should be just as fast as their Kilowattrels, especially after getting hit by an Icy Wind. So all I really have to do to make use of this rain is go for the Flower Trick. Go for the Hurricane. Call it a day. That should be a GG. Big Hurricane now onto their Kilowattrel. It's not going to knock it out, but it's going to do some damage. The Flower Trick should finish it off. Actually going to get the Confusion here. I guess I'll take that. Big Flower Trick now into their Kilowattrel to end the game. Ha ha ha. We did it. We got a win with Luminion. I thought it'd never happen. Especially after the first battle, man. I was a little tilted after the first battle. It might have just been like an Adamant to Jolly Garchomp 1v1. But I'm happy that I was able to pull off a win here with the Luminion. Can we go for the third win? Or the second win, rather. Can we get that second win in the third battle? Okay, Trick Room. It's first Trick Room team we're facing today. Not sure how we deal with it. Like a Tailwind versus Trick Room technically has that advantage. Unless I could just stop them from Trick Rooming to begin with. I think my best way of potentially stopping Trick Room might be just like a Flower Tera and a Shadow Sneak. Yeah, maybe double grass types in the lead. It also avoids any Amoonguss shenanigans. My issue there is if they lead with like Fake Out or something, it could be in some danger. But that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I think Garchomp's pretty decent here as well. I do want to bring Luminion, but am I not bringing actually Pelipper I might need. Well then yeah, I think I go Pelipper Luminion in the back, but do I really need Swift Swim in this matchup? I might just go Garchomp and Luminion. Is that weird? It's a little weird. The thing is, I don't technically need Tailwind in order to soak and then go for a Brambleghast hit because the Luminion outspeeds Brambleghast by 1 specifically. So I think what we can do is just bring the Luminion, no Pelipper, no Swift Swim. We don't actually need Swift Swim for Tailwind. I mean for Trick Room, so. Look at me. Look at me talking like we're already going to play in Trick Room. I've already given up. I already know I can't stop them from saying Trick Room because they're just going to leave with a Fake Out and a Mimikyu. And it's like, okay, what do I do? If I had like a Sleep Mon, then maybe. But again, I don't. Grimmsnarl Mimikyu. Well, it could still be a Fake Out Mon. And if it is, right? Let's just go for the Shadow Snake onto the Mimi. Followed by a Terastallized Flower Trick. Wait, I have a better idea. What if I go for a Power Whip onto Mimi? And Terastallized Petal Blizzard? Or just a Petal Blizzard? I don't have to Terastallize yet. Because I'm not affected by Wind type moves, and I think Petal Blizzard is a Wind type move. So this should give me a +1 onto the Brambleghast while simultaneously breaking the Mimikyu's neck and having me go for the Power Whip onto the Mimikyu this turn, theoretically. And then worst case scenario, I get Fake Outed onto the Meowscarada spot. No, they just Light Screen. You Light Screen? That's the wrong one. I'm 2 physical attackers, Tom. They must not have Reflect. Like there's no reason to use Light Screen there. Whatever. Well, there's a Petal Blizzard. I took no damage from it. I break the Mimikyu's neck, and now I have a Brambleghast at +1. Here's a Power Whip. Enjoy. That's one way to stop Trick Room. Just have your opponent mess up. VGC is a 2-player game. Okay. Interesting. I wish I could say I'm not utterly ecstatic about it, but I'm a little confused. All right, what else do they have? Was that their whole plan out the window? Oh, they're lost. They're confused. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to start. They don't know what Pokemon to bring. Give me something slow. It's probably going to be Torkoal, if I had to guess. And if it's Torkoal, so be it, right? All we have to do is hit it with a Phantom Force. Maybe even another Petal Blizzard Phantom Force. It's Garganacl. That one I can't hit with a Phantom Force. Oh. I mean, hey, can you blame the guy? He was a little upset about it. GG's, man. Palmot, Talonflame, Azumarill, Volcarona. With a Meowscarada and a Mousehold to boot. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a Tailwind game. It might have to be a Tailwind matching game, but it's going to have to be a Tailwind game nevertheless. So let's go Pelipper. Let's go Luminion. And that's my best way to set Tailwind without taking too much damage. This is a great Garchomp game, I think, in my opinion, because we have things that are 4 times weak to rock on this team. We also have things that are weak to ground against this team. Now, my question is, how are we going to be able to eliminate the U from the game? I guess it can be Meowscarada. It also can be Big Al. I'm leaning towards Big Al just because that seems like the more fun one, so let's do Big Al. The problem is the Big Al isn't great into the Meowscarada mirror, but I mean, I have options, right? I have a bunch of Pokemon with flying type moves to get rid of the Meowscarada mirror, so we'll see. Going against Phase Scarlet. Talonflame is going to be the lead, followed by Mousehold. Okay. I don't love that. Not going to lie. In fact, I kind of hate that because Mousehold can close its eyes and get rid of one of my 2 Pokemon right away. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to Hurricane the Mousehold this turn, maybe. Maybe just Icy Wind to just try to get that speed control. Yeah, Icy Wind's my safest bet. There's the Tailwind. Oh, I meant to Icy Wind with my Pelipper, but I guess that's not what I'm doing. There's a Population Bomb. Yeah, they're just gonna... I will die. No, I have the berry. That's right. I forgot I have the berry. We're fine. Oh, we are so fine. I'm so happy again. I can actually live this. Thank you, berry. Oh, come on, crit. Crit, chill. The crit was the reason! I'm so tilted, dude. It's alright, I guess. Please just don't miss an Icy Wind. Okay, good. I don't miss any Icy Winds. I'm able to just break the Gale Wings, slow down the Talonflame, slow down the Mousehold. Now, I should be able to go into Garchomp, who should put the Fear of God onto their side of the field. And this could be just a nice and simple Rock Slide, followed by a Tailwind. Let's get the Tailwind set up. Just because we can, just because we're Luminion. And there's a beautiful Rock Slide. If I get a flinch on the Mousehold, that'll be the best thing ever. Because I do not want to lose my Luminion if I don't have to. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! That's what you get. You got the crit turn 1. I got the flinch turn 2. It's just fair gaming. It's fair gaming. Palmot's coming out now. Okay, they have a fake out turn. Not great. But this is also a great opportunity for me, as a human being, to go for a Terrestrialized EQ. And an Icy Wind? Sure. And an Icy Wind. I'm a little greedy. I know that the Palmot can't do anything to Garchomp, which is why I brought the Garchomp. So I'm not afraid. But just in case it does have Ice Punch, I'm also going to Terra Ground here. Also, I just want to do the most damage possible. Am I going to hit my own Luminion? Probably. But it's all good. Go for the Icy Wind. Again, just to guarantee our speed. This should be a triple KO, maybe. No, Luminion isn't going to die to 1, but this will definitely be a double KO here. Garchomp's doing Garchomp's thing, and honestly, Luminion is the one that got it here. Mousehold, bye. I saw the Mousehold's HP not moving. Got a little concerned, but I'm glad it went down. All right, there's just 1 left. And I got 3 Mons left. Oh, look at that. Luminion even has time for a snack. Proc the Citrus, lovely. Team is very tanky. Meowscarada. Yucky. Very yucky. Kevin Dragonclaws. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to Dragonclaw, and I'm going to try to prepare for the end game. By doing that, I'm going for 1 Icy Wind, and then I'll go for 1 Soak the turn after. They're going to Terrastalize here. Okay, so I can't go for the Soak anymore, because Soak doesn't work on Terrastalized Pokemon. Unfortunately. But they're just going to Terra Grass, which is another part of the reason I didn't want to go for the Soak right away, because they haven't shown me the Terra yet. So it's like, okay, let me go for the safe play. Let's go for the Icy Wind. Just slow them down a little bit. Great damage. The speed control on this team is incredible. Followed by a big Dragon Claw. Not going to be enough to knock out here, but the Flower Trick onto the Garchomp should be enough to knock out with Rough Skin. And that'll be a GG's, folks. Taking another win. Okay, so we started off very bumpy with this team. Start off with a loss, unfortunately, against the, the whole Garchomp mirror. But thankfully, in the end, it looks like we're going home with 3 wins, 1 loss. 1 very quick forfeit. That's why I had this extra battle here at the end. But okay, there's a newfound light on Luminion. Luminion is now a lot better in my mind than I originally thought it was. Not to say it's great, it's good, it's amazing, but maybe it's not F tier. Maybe it's at least D. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys that rental code. And here you have the rental code for Berm's Luminion team. Honestly, Luminion did a lot of things in every battle that it was a part of, and I did try to bring it to every battle in today's video. And I was kind of impressed. Like I said, you know, just a couple of seconds ago, I think that Luminion is definitely not an F-tier Pokemon. There is a space, there is a world, there is a place for Luminion in the meta on some rain teams, it being as fast as it is, and it being like one of the few Pokemon that has access to Swift Swim and Tailwind, if not the only Pokemon that is currently allowed in the game that has access to those two things. Keeps it as, like, you know, an interesting little pocket pick. And, you know, that plus the Soak, plus the Icy Wind spams, plus the added benefit of having the Brambleghast with the Meowscarada on the Petal Blizzard just to get the added boost onto the Brambleghast is amazing, right? I think there was a lot of fun techs on this team. I think we got to showcase each and every one of them a little bit in today's video. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Grab the team ID while it's out. If you guys find yourselves being too late to the team IDs, then a great way to fix that is by just clicking the bell button so you don't miss a single upload. You can make sure that you can get every team locked on your Switch if you like it. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out Berm's channel down below in the description. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Some more VGC stuff. Anyway, I'm Pokesports. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.